Let's rewind and reminisce about the good old days of gaming, especially those epic Batman Arkham games by Rocksteady. I mean, who didn't love being the Dark Knight and kicking bad guys' butts in Gotham? Good times, right? But hold up, things have taken a wild turn. First we got hit with Gotham Knights, and now we've got this weird creation called Suicide Squad. Kill the Justice League. I mean, what's going on? And now Suicide Squad wants us to go all anti-hero on the Justice League? The Arkham universe is throwing us a curveball, and we're about to swing for the fences. Let's address the elephant in the room. And yes, there will be spoilers. Spoiler alert, you've been warned. So peeps are drawing parallels between Batman biting the dust in the game and Joel's tearjerker exit in The Last of Us Part 2. It's like comparing a game over screen to a really emotional cutscene. Warner Bros. Drops the bomb, saying Kevin Conroy's swan song as Batman is in the Arkham universe, which is Suicide Squad Kill the Justice League game. Translation, Batman's calling it quits. But hold on, Bounding into Comics spills the tea, claiming some secret squirrel leaked info about two surprise Kevin Conroy Batman cameos. Talk about drama trying to fix drama. Then Rocksteady swoops in, shouting, "Chill, it's just a game." Kevin Conroy was alive and kicking, while he was lending his voice to Bruce Timm's Batman, Caped Crusader, a cartoon on Prime Video. Crisis averted. But hey, let's not forget, it's the Arkham version of Batman we know and adore. Getting killed by a gunshot by Harley Quinn without a hint of remorse is really artsy, right? Let's talk about Green Lantern, the real MVP of the Justice League. When things go south and the world is in chaos, it's the emerald light and willpower of Green Lantern that lights up the league, making Justice look cooler than a victory dance in Fortnite. But where's fun without some controversy, right? So Rocksteady went with Jon Stewart instead of Hal Jordan. Not throwing shade, just stating facts. Maybe it's for diversity points, like the Justice League animated series did. But hold up, they kinda messed up Stewart in the game. And get this, when he bites the dust, they strip him down to his green undies. Talk about a wardrobe malfunction. We knew the Justice League had a dress code and a bizarre way to pay tribute. Green Lantern, you deserved better, man. Time for Rocksteady to level up their game and show some respect. Let's dive into something major. Ever notice how all these big shot games these days kinda give off the same vibe? And no, it's not about the cool movies or sick battles. It's like there's this mysterious force pulling the strings behind the scenes. Picture this. Flashy lights, mind-blowing effects, and a foul taste that's got your eyebrows doing a little dance. Now enter Sweet Baby Inc., the self-proclaimed narrative wizards. Their website proudly declares they're on a mission to spice up the gaming world with better, more empathetic stories. Oh, and they're all about making games super engaging, fun, and meaningful for everyone. How, you ask? By throwing in some diversity, of course. Because, you know, diverse voices apparently solve diverse problems. Take Alan Wake 2 and God of War Ragnarok, for example. Before these games even hit the shelves, controversy sparked over one thing: diversity-driven race swaps. Alan Wake 2 introduces Saga Anderson, an FBI agent with Swedish African roots. Surprise, surprise, she wasn't always like that. She used to be good old white Saga. Then there's God of War, delving into Norse mythology. But hold on, why does Angerbolda look like she's from a completely different universe? Do they think we didn't Google Norse mythology before playing? And don't even get me started on Miles' girlfriend in Spider-Man 2. A deaf property vandalizer, because that's exactly what we all wanted in a game, right? Forget epic battles or mind-bending puzzles. Let's focus on the thrill of destruction with Miles' rebellious partner. But wait, there's more. Sweet Baby Inc. decided to join forces with Rocksteady's Suicide Squad. Brace yourselves, because in the next update, I'll spill the beans on what kind of change they've cooked up for the Suicide Squad. Spoiler alert, it's not all sunshine and rainbows. So, Superman and the Flash decided to join the dark side. But guess what? Wonder Woman isn't hopping on that villain train in Suicide Squad, Kill the Justice League. She's keeping her cool and staying true to the hero code. Now, the Suicide Squad game's trailer is a roller coaster, but Wonder Woman's like, nah, Brainiac, not today. She's throwing punches, holding her ground, and not falling for the mind games. Even Superman can't get her to switch sides. But hold up, it gets crazy. Flash meets a bizarre end. Batman gets taken out with zero chill, a bullet to the head no less, and poor Green Lantern, dude gets stripped down to his undies, and the only lady in the Justice League, Wonder Woman, gets the most epic farewell. There's a whole scene dedicated to honoring her exit. Talk about a dramatic exit, right? It's like the game's saying, hey, women rule and Wonder Woman is queen. Meanwhile, the guys get the short end of the stick, then disrespect and weird deaths with Harley Quinn, even comforting a Wonder Woman at her demise. Yeah, right. Wonder Woman holding it down, while the guys are facing some seriously messed up fates. Let's look at one of the prominent characters in the Arkham universe, Poison Ivy, shall we? So, according to the Arkhamverse, Dr. Pamela Lillian Isley had a not-so-great day in the lab and ended up turning into this plant-human mix. Picture this: chlorophyll instead of blood, a toxic touch, and a talent for seduction fueled by some pheromones. Now, Poison Ivy has always been the queen of seduction vibes, especially with her chaotic partner in crime, Harley Quinn. They've been turning heads since '93, and it took a while, but their love story went from subtle to in your face. And guess what? They really love smooching. Like, a lot. They're not shy about their love, that's for sure. But now, Poison Ivy's suddenly a kid. I know, right? It's like a major head-scratcher. There's this weird vibe, almost like a red flag waving, but I can't even say the word on the channel. It's just not right. And what's the deal with Poison Ivy giving out ice and fire powers to the Suicide Squad? Last I checked, she's all about plants and twisted roots, not turning people into human ice cubes. It's like they got her character all mixed up in a game blender. Seriously, what's going on here? I need some answers. Developers, Poison Ivy deserves better than this strange plot twist. It's making my gamer rage level rise, like major WTF vibes. So, this game is a live service deal, which means you gotta be online all the time. But here's the kicker. It's the champion of live service games that crashes in the first hour. Like, seriously. Way to set a record. Now, when a big game drops, you know the drill, fans go all in, ready to defend it like their lives depend on it. Battle passes, slick skins hidden behind paywalls, characters playing hard to get behind paid DLCs, and the coolest weapons, all locked behind a cache barrier. And since it's an online-only game, you gotta cough up for PlayStation Plus or Xbox Game Pass. Oh, and don't forget those internet bills, because without them, no gaming for you. Here's something you already knew. No offline mode. Yeah, you heard it right. No chilling with the story mode without an internet connection. Why? Because apparently an offline mode is as rare as a noob winning a pro tournament. And the plot twist hits even before the credits roll. You're all set for a showdown with Brainiac, only to be hit with the bombshell. There are 13 Brainiacs across the multiverse, and you gotta take them all down to save the day. The endgame? Repeated missions, boss fights, and a special currency to challenge Brainiacs in different universes. Translation: get ready for more seasons, more paid battle passes, and shelling out more cash than the base game costs you. What a ride, huh? Now, what's the deal with the Suicide Squad Kill the Justice League feeling a bit meh, and the whole game seeming kinda lazy? Well, it turns out the big shots, Sefton Hill and Jamie Walker, who founded the studio Rocksteady, jumped ship before Suicide Squad dropped in 2022. They kicked off their own gig, 100 Star Games, assembling a crew of just 100 gaming wizards, all set to create mind-blowing experiences for players worldwide. And historical data shows that the OG founders leaving right before the game hits shelves is like a huge neon warning sign. It's like they were saying, this ain't our vision, folks. The Arkham games were all about solo story adventures, right? But now Suicide Squad is going all in on this live service thing, which is basically the opposite of what the founding fathers had in mind. It's like they flipped the script on storytelling, character vibes, and their loyalty to the Rocksteady fanbase. The original visionaries leaving the ship? That's like playing your favorite game and finding out they changed the controls. Major gamer frustration vibes. Time to unravel the game's wild ride behind the review copies and early access. So, publishers aren't exactly obligated to dish out review copies before or after the big launch. Translation: if they're not sharing the game with reviewers, it's like they're saying, yeah, we don't expect gold stars here. Now, the game Suicide Squad Kill the Justice League had some not-so-happy early previews, and IGN spilled the tea that they got a big fat no on a review copy. Eurogamer's Victoria Phillips Kennedy thinks it's a bit odd. She suspects the lukewarm previews might have made the big shots hesitant to hand out the goods. And here's the twist. The official reason from Warner Bros. Games is that since it's an always online co-op game, the servers won't light up until the actual release on Tuesday the 30th. No servers mean no pre-release reviews. Sneaky move, right? Now, for those brave souls who dropped the extra cash for the deluxe edition 3-day access, well, Rocksteady Studios had a little oopsie. They had to yank Suicide Squad offline an hour into the deluxe edition launch because of a bug that auto-completed players' games. Imagine paying extra for a game that finishes itself. Talk about a digital facepalm. No words on refunds yet, though. The devs are in fix-it mode with maintenance, and the game's on timeout. Now, I'm not one to hold back, but here's where you come in. Drop your thoughts in the comments, spill the tea, share the rage, or maybe even throw in a gaming joke. What's your take on the Suicide Squad chaos? Do you feel that AAA games are losing their sheen? Watch the video on the screen to know more about it. Do leave a thumbs up if you like this video, and subscribe to The Game Explainers for more videos. Until then, adios.